Hi guys, it's Saturday, you're here with Mikey and you're watching the Daily Trans. So this week we are talking about how we deal with the festive season and families and pronouns and names and blah blah blah. I've been really lucky because I came out almost 5 years ago now. I think I mentioned in my first video, but I came out in April of 2007. So both my immediate family and my extended family have had quite a while to adjust to it. I have a lot of relatives that I don't talk to anymore for various reasons. So Christmas, as my family celebrate it, is a relatively small affair. So thankfully I don't have to worry so much about being mispronounced or having the wrong name used anymore, because it's been a long time since that was that much of an issue. However, prior to, I guess, people understanding me and understanding what pronouns they should use and what name they should use, it was kind of a tense affair. I don't like Christmas personally anyway. I wouldn't celebrate it if given the choice. So it was even more awkward because it's like me in this situation that I don't even want to be in, celebrating something I don't even really believe in, and then people are using the wrong name and wrong pronouns. It's honestly a long time ago for me, but what I think I remember asking is basically that I at least asked people to use the name Mikey, and I asked for them to not use pronouns. So for a lot of family get-togethers, there was a lot of Mikey does this because Mikey thinks this, and Mikey, 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 and never any pronouns. I understand that for a lot of people, the festive season can probably be a really bad time to be trans because, you know, you're reunited with family after however many months apart, and suddenly it's, you've grown up into such a lovely young lady. Why are you wearing your hair like that? Why don't you put a dress on? You look so pretty. Where have your breasts gone? And, you know, it's all very, very uncomfortable. I know that a lot of people tend to have more tact than me when it comes to talking to family members or relatives or just people in general about their transition and what they are comfortable with. I personally would just take people aside if they've said stuff like that and been like, you know, I'm not comfortable with that. If it's the first time that you've celebrated the holiday season whilst being out as trans, I would suggest maybe taking people aside as soon as you can get them before, you know, the whole event gets underway, and just explaining that you use this name now and these pronouns, and you'd like it if they could try and keep to that during the course of the evening to make it more comfortable. I apologise, I really have no advice for people who are religious or from religious families, because that's not something that's been an issue for me. Most of my family are atheists. The only one who is really religious in my entire family is my grandmother. And we just didn't tell her I was trans. She was the only one that didn't know. So she went to her grave thinking that I was a straight girl, which is a little bit amusing if you look at me. But I think denial is a wonderful, wonderful thing for some people. Take some time out for yourself. If you can escape during a party, go have a glass of champagne and hide in a room and look yourself in the mirror and reaffirm your manliness, or take some time out. Remind yourself it's okay to not be comfortable with the way people are treating you, and also that it's only once a year and maybe next year it'll be better. I think this is probably the shortest video I have ever made. Happy holidays if you like those. If you don't like them, then you're gonna have to grin and bear it like me. I hope that the festive season treats everyone well and that everything is as quick and painless as it has to be for those of you that have families that just don't get it. And I hope that you at least manage to have a sort of a good time. See you guys next week.